Jennifer Lawrence, Oscar winner, red carpet tumbler, and queen of chaotic interviews, has long been hailed as Hollywood's relatable girl next door. But peel back the goofy exterior, and you'll uncover a trail of controversies that might make even the Kardashians blush. From sacred rocks to sacred reputations, this is your entertaining and eyebrow-raising video to Jennifer Lawrence's most questionable moments. And no, we're not just talking about her Hunger Games haircut. The husband with the tasteful nude art collection. Let's start with the guy who goes by the name Cook Maroney, but sounds more like a mac and cheese recipe. Jennifer's hubby isn't famous himself, but he's rolling in millions thanks to his art dealing family business. You could say he's an art world nepo baby, and if that's not a phrase, it should be. Turns out Cook once acquired a controversial artwork by Richard Prince, an enormous, risque photo of model Emily Ratajkowski, printed and sold without her permission. Emily desperately tried to buy the piece herself, but was told it had already been sold to a mysterious collector. That collector was none other than Cook Maroney. He kept the portrait for his personal collection and allegedly hung it right above the couch in his New York apartment. A guest reportedly said it looked like he sits under a naked you when describing the setup. Talk about ambiance. Needless to say, Emily was less than thrilled, and sources close to her claimed there's major tension between her and Jennifer. Apparently, the two are now banned from attending the same events. Hollywood's version of divorced parents avoiding the same birthday party. Eventually, after a fair bit of backlash and an unmissable blind item, Cook reportedly removed the artwork from their home. Nothing screams romance like having to ask your husband to take down another woman's nude photo from your living room. The boulder incident in Hawaii. Let's rewind to Jennifer's 2016 visit to Hawaii while filming the Hunger Games. She shared a charming anecdote on late night TV about scratching her butt on sacred rocks. Yes, really. According to Jennifer, the rocks were amazing for relieving itches, but they happened to be part of an ancient Hawaiian burial site. As she joked about using them to butt stretch, one rock dislodged and caused a mini landslide, nearly flattening a sound guy. The locals called it a curse. Jennifer proudly responded, "I'm your curse." Cue collective cringe. A Hawaiian cultural expert later explained that the area contains the bones of revered ancestors, astronomers, doctors, navigators, basically ancient VIPs. So when Jennifer unknowingly used their final resting place as a personal scratching post, it didn't go over well. She issued a half-hearted Facebook apology, but it felt more like a PR band-aid than genuine regret. Lindsay Lohan shade and the Puking Chronicles. Jennifer has something of a vomit brand. She talks about throwing up so often you'd think she was sponsored by ginger ale. In one interview, she likened her exhaustion to Lindsay Lohan grade, quickly adding, "but without the drugs and alcohol." Lindsay's sister, Aliana, wasn't impressed. She tweeted that Jennifer had lost a fan. Lindsay responded with a Maya Angelou quote about rising above hate. Mic drop. Whether intentional or not, Jennifer seems to toss out low blows for laughs. In another infamous moment, she described kissing a co-star right after vomiting on set. "I'd rinse my mouth and be like, 'You ready?' she said, like she was prepping for a culinary tasting menu. Romantic, right? Gossip nicknames, fabricated stories, and celebrity cold shoulders. It's no secret that Jennifer likes to spill tea, even if it's lukewarm or, well, entirely imaginary. She once claimed Miley Cyrus told her to get it together while she vomited at Madonna's Oscars after party. Miley later said it never happened. Another tale involved her allegedly fangirling over John Stamos at a party. He didn't remember a thing. Either Jennifer's social stories are extremely forgettable, or she's got a vivid imagination and no fact checker. Also, on Watch What Happens Live, Jennifer revealed that she and her best friend give celebrities gossip-worthy code names like Lady in Red and Pickle. Suddenly, Regina George's burn book feels quaint. The red carpet falls, accident or strategy. Remember when Jennifer tripped up the Oscars stage in 2013? Adorable. But then it happened again in 2014, this time on the red carpet. Jared Leto even asked aloud, "Is this an act?" Jennifer insists it wasn't planned, saying if she were going to fake a fall, she'd save it for the Golden Globes or SAG Awards. Honestly, admitting you've thought about faking a fall feels a bit strategic. Cue the Jennifer Fall cinematic universe. The first female action lead flubs in 2022. Jennifer Lawrence confidently stated that she was the first woman ever cast as the lead in an action movie. Somewhere, Sigourney Weaver choked on her coffee. Social media and Hollywood historians were quick to remind her of Angelina Jolie, Tomb Raider, Uma Thurman, Kill Bill, and Michelle Yeoh, literally half her filmography. Jennifer later apologized, blaming nerves during an interview with Viola Davis. To be fair, we all say silly things when we're nervous, but maybe don't erase decades of cinematic history while you're at it. Cell phone shade and public rudeness. At the Golden Globes, a reporter tried asking Jennifer a question while reading off his phone. She interrupted with a stern, "You can't live your whole life behind your phone, bro." Yikes. Turns out he was just trying to do his job. When he finally asked how she sees herself on Oscar night, she corrected him. "We're at the Golden Globes." Double yikes. Even worse, Jennifer openly admitted in interviews that she's intentionally rude to fans in public. "If I see someone walking toward my table, I just go, gestures harshly," she said, explaining that it's her form of self-defense. She's basically the opposite of a greeter at Olive Garden. When you're here, you're definitely not family. The trans joke and the cat named Chaz Bono. On the Ellen DeGeneres show, Jennifer shared a story about her cat. She originally named it Oliver, thinking it was male, but after realizing it was female, she decided to call it Chaz Bono, a reference to the transgender son of Cher and Sonny Bono. The awkwardness in the room was palpable. Ellen, looking mildly panicked, tried to pivot the convo to tortoiseshell cats and their biology. This segment was filmed on Transgender Remembrance Day, which didn't help matters. The joke didn't land, unless you count the collective sinking of eyebrows. Defending Hollywood's worst? Jennifer's past comments have shown support for several controversial filmmakers, including David O. Russell, who's been accused of verbal abuse on set and alleged inappropriate behavior toward his transgender niece. There's also the time she said she worshipped Woody Allen. Yes, that Woody Allen, the one who married his ex's adopted daughter and has faced disturbing allegations for decades. Maybe she missed those headlines, but her praise still raised more than a few Hollywood eyebrows. Flawed, famous, and frequently falling. Jennifer Lawrence is no doubt a talented actress with a knack for making headlines, but being relatable isn't just about falling up the stairs or loving pizza. It's also about self-awareness, and that's one area where J-Law occasionally misses the mark. Whether it's art world drama, cultural insensitivity, or just bad jokes on national TV, Jennifer has repeatedly found herself in hot water and often splashes around in it like it's a pool party. And she may have charmed the public once upon a time with her quirky image, but in an age where people value authenticity and accountability, the line between endearing and exhausting is thinner than ever. And that's the chaotic, quirky, and sometimes cringe-worthy roller coaster that is Jennifer Lawrence's Hollywood timeline. So, what do you think? Is she just misunderstood, or has the relatable girl act worn a little thin? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read them all, even the spicy ones. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like and hit subscribe.